Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more relationship stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. My boyfriend picked another girl in front of me and thinks I am overreacting. Right, let's read the story first. Friday date night with my boyfriend, let's call him Lee, last night. We walked to a local bar, had a couple of drinks. He had a few more than me. I was sober and he was tipsy at least, but didn't seem super drunk. We were having a good time, playing board games and sharing some pizza. Before we left to go home, he wanted to have a smoke, so we went upstairs to the smoker's balcony. He bummed a cigarette and started chatting to a group, 2 guys and 1 girl. Let's call her Bree. I was kind of on the peripheral, but still standing right next to them. I don't smoke. Somewhere along the way, Lee and Bree realized they have the same birthday, 4 years apart, and seem to bond over this. She hugs him and they are both a bit overexcited by this discovery. At some point, they decide how fun it would be to get drinks sometime, because of the birthday thing, and he gets her phone number. Then he prank calls her, so that she has his number. She hugs him a bunch more times, drunkenly, and even ends up kissing him on the lips. They were already too close for my comfort, hugging at least 6 to 8 times in the space of 10 minutes. They finally leave, and so do we. That's crazy, because I feel like he led the girl to think he was single. Right? Because if the girl knew he was in a relationship, she wouldn't have gotten his number. Or they wouldn't have exchanged numbers. Because that's not a girl thing to do. And I'm definitely sure she thought he was single because she kissed him on the lips. I'm pretty upset while we walk 20 minutes home. Lee does this thing when he knows he might be in trouble. He acts like a child. So he was running around the street at 1 a.m. trying to be funny, and I wasn't buying it. When we got to his house, I sat down for 5 minutes while he brushed his teeth, and then I told him I was going to catch an Uber home. I told him I wasn't feeling great and I wanted to go home. He was surprised but let me go. I didn't want to get into it right then and there because he'd been drinking and I was sober, and no point fighting when one person is drunk. So I told him I'd talk to him tomorrow. In the Uber home, I told him I didn't feel great about how he had behaved with the girl because he kept asking what was wrong and that my feelings were hurt. What's wrong? What's wrong? I kissed another girl. What's wrong? Personally, I wouldn't mind if that happened to my partner if he pushed the girl away. Because, some girls can be persistent and then they're fast with it, But if he kept his distance, then I wouldn't mind. But it's the fact that after she kissed him, they kept on hugging. What the hell? Honestly, I'm not upset about the drunk girl. I'm upset that he couldn't get himself out of the situation with the drunk girl and that he got her number and gave her his number. What for? When I asked him about it, he said he didn't want to be rude or be the fun police and kill the vibe by telling her to back off. That's such a red flag. So he'd rather hurt his girlfriend than hurt a stranger who just met for 1 minute? Okay, cool. This made me more upset that he would rather my feelings get hurt than some random girl he has never met before. Dude, girls think alike. I told him he had his priorities all wrong. Makes me wonder what would have happened if I wasn't there. Would he have gone further? My boyfriend is a massive people pleaser, wants to be liked. So I can see this influencing his behavior, but you can be nice to people without behaving you are picking up some drunk girl in front of your girlfriend. What should I do? What would you do? I've explained my side to him. He thinks I am overreacting. My feelings are hurt and I think I deserve to be treated with more respect. Advice, please? It's the fact that he didn't even try to comfort her and try to make her feel better. He was you're overreacting. I wonder how he would feel then if she got another guy's number and then the guy kissed her on her lips and then they kept on hugging afterwards. I'm pretty sure if she told him he was overreacting, he would get super duper mad. So what the hell? Oh, we have the answer we want to hear. She broke up with him. If he reflected on what he did, she wouldn't have broken up with him because that would have just shown that he's mature. But the fact that he was trying to make the situation lighter but trying to be funny and then telling her that she's just overreacting shows how childish he is. A parrot might have told on my boyfriend Johnny about him cheating. Nice! Dude, this reminds me of the parrot who had to testify in court or something. I found myself entangled in the most particular and perplexing situation. Picture this. During a family gathering at my boyfriend's parents' place, their parrot, Percy, inadvertently spills the beans about a delicate matter. It seems Percy has learned about an alleged affair involving my boyfriend. Throughout the night, Percy kept shrieking about loving another woman named Jess. And that's not my name. I asked my boyfriend what the bird was talking about, and he just laughed it off, calling it a crazy and funny bird. However, as the night went on, I noticed my boyfriend nervously checking his phone and always leaving it face down, which he never does. In fact, he used to let me use it occasionally, but now, no. Eventually, I cracked and asked head on, who's Jess? And he got angry with me, saying I was letting a bird make me insecure. I doubled down, mentioning how he's been acting avoidant all night, but he just got angrier. His parents tried to intervene and calm us both down, but he got angry with them too. I left alone and went home without him and haven't spoken to him since last night. Am I being insecure? I just don't know what to do because I tried to get the truth and it failed me. Oh, I think him getting angry is a sign. Because if you really didn't have to hide anything, why would you need to act all defensive? And if he doesn't have anything to hide, he can just give her his phone. It's always a sign of something when your partner suddenly changes. Like he used to let you do this, but all of a sudden he doesn't let you do it. Something happened, you know? So yeah, maybe the parrot is right, maybe the parrot is wrong, but seriously, if he had nothing to hide, he wouldn't get all defensive, and he wouldn't get angry, and he wouldn't call you insecure. Am I crazy for leaving my boyfriend of 7 years because he won't marry me? Dude, 7 years. If you still don't know whether you want to marry someone after 7 years, that's weird. I feel like if you guys are both financially stable and you still don't know if you want to marry that person after dating them for 7 years, they're not the one for you. We put our funds together a few years back to buy a house. Well, the house went in his name because I had just started a new job and didn't meet certain criteria to be part of the whole homeowner process. Example, job history, proof of income, etc., even though I make more money than him. No biggie. Anyway, my godfather is a lawyer and was asking me about our plans for the future, and I expressed I really wanted kids and marriage, and I think I'm pretty ready to have babies with him, as we're in a great spot romantically and financially. Okay, so they're good financially. Godfather asked if my name was also on the house since we weren't married yet, and I said no. He offered to file the paperwork and get my name on there just for my protection if something were to happen, whether my boyfriend gets in an accident or we suddenly break up and then he just can't give me the boot. As far as I knew, he always had plans to get married and has entertained the idea of having children with me. I came home and asked if he would be willing to put me on the title, and he said yes. I said, great, my godfather is a lawyer and was just telling me we could stop in at his firm this week, and you just need to sign a few papers and I'll be on the title. I can't even describe the tantrum he threw. Complete 180, calling me a bitch, saying that I'm sneaky, manipulative, etc. because he won't marry me and give me children, and I just need some type of advantage over him, whether it's marriage, home ownership, or children. This made me finally realize that for years he's been making all these promises just to placate me and shut me up about planning for our future. How does wanting to be on the title while you are contributing to the home sneaky? It's crazy because she put her funds in there too. And don't get me wrong, I more than pay my way in this home, so it's not like I just want ownership rights just because I live here. Our first year here, I dropped 10k just to get a new furnace and install central air. I paid for all our furniture and dishes and went on half on appliances. I promptly left the house and stayed at my mum's for the night, making plans for my escape. I just feel so alone. We've never had a fight this intense, and the fight only lasted maybe 5 minutes before I just got up and left. We haven't spoken in 2 days, and I'm just sitting here making lists of things I need to buy and pack for my move. I don't even want him to give him the excuse of calling me lazy. I just want a clean break and basically start my life over again. Oh my gosh, so she was just betrayed. You know, like she put her funds in the house and then she was like, yeah, it's no biggie. Well, I guess it's a biggie for him because he doesn't even want to put you on the title. If you guys are both financially stable and you guys have been dating for 7 years and he still doesn't want to marry you, that's a big sign that, yeah, you guys are just not compatible. If one person wants one thing and one person doesn't want it, then yeah, it won't work out. What a good godfather though, because he was definitely looking out for her. He knew what the guy was thinking. He was like, that's not a good idea if your name's not on the title because so many people have gotten screwed over. Yeah. So he was so nice. At least she has someone by her side, right? Okay, there's an update. He said I'm free to leave and take whatever I put into the home, and he would write me a check for any permanent fixtures that I paid for. Okay. He's letting her go. Good. Girl, you can find someone else. Man, you can find someone else who's willing to give you a house. You know your worth, right? Because she's making more than him, okay? Like, she can definitely buy a house by herself anyways. So, yeah. Good thing. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!